Hello, welcome to Secret Agent Agency, where we are playing more Demon Souls. My name is Kevin. Joining me, I have Andrew. Are you out there?
Hey there.
And Jihun, are you with us?
Yes, and my computer cannot play test-based remake. Woohoo!
What based remake?
Test-based.
Text
Space.
based? Dead Space. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, do we want to try this again?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's alright. It's not like you ever paid attention to what I'm saying before anyway, so who cares?
Okay.
Am I right? Am I right, folks? Kevin never paid attention to me, right?
Okay, so, let us all hold hands and trek through the Swamp of Sorrow.
I think the map is still on the stream chat. If you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Once you kick down the shortcut, it's a lot easier to get. Though the boss isn't that bad. So, you know, Rock and Sodden Ring and then whatever else.
Yeah, we clingy and sodden,
Okay.
just like in real life.
This is the last time we played. I've kind of got a hankering for playing the original again. So all I did was kind of brainstorm some builds. So I made a couple.
So what you're telling me is you thought about playing it but haven't started yet.
Yep, that's kind of how I treat all these Souls games.
Okay.
Before I just play the game, I need to actually figure out what am I gonna aim for? What's my end goal?
Wait, did you even actually play the original one, or?
Yeah, I did. I 100%ed it.
Oh, never mind.
But when I modded my PS3, well, my PS3 hard drive took a total shit. So I had to install put in a new hard drive and get all that stuff. So I kind of lost everything on there, all the game saves and everything. So I just decided to kind of start over. So the profile I have on there has no trophies or anything. So I was like, yeah, fun little play these games again, 100% them again. Point.
I don't know if there's really anything on the PS3 I'd want to play again, except for maybe Metal Gear 4.
So I have let's see here. There's
Because,
a handful of games to it.
There's Drakengard 3, which is way better on emulator than on real hardware. And the same is kind of true for MGS4. And Nier has a real remake.
Game Heroes is unique to it.
Oh, there's Tokyo Jungle, I guess.
Some of the Atelier games I think are exclusive to it. Care about that?
I think they all made it to Switch and PC.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Where's
I'm
the
just
box?
waiting for the big discount on those, to be honest, but it feels like it's not going to happen based on the...
Original Demon Souls.
Yeah, but there's this. I don't know. I would advise people to play this and not look back.
Yeah, scrolling through what I have on there. So a lot of these have been since remade. I think Infamous 1 and 2 are only on PS3.
Yeah, those are garbage though. I'm sorry, is that a hot take? I hate Infamous.
I mean, why do you have to always do something to make me hate you?
The Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection and Metal Gear Solid 4. The Legacy Collection includes 4. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1 and 2, I think. Tokyo Jungle. And I think one of the Zone of the Enders HDs, or were those ported since?
One of them was ported.
Okay.
I would say the good one has been ported, but they're both good.
Those are some of the more interesting exclusive to PS3 only. There's others, but Like, I'm not gonna count, like, you know, dance, whatever, or whatever it was. Wasn't dance. Something going at a good decent tick here. Make sure you get the shortcut. Just ooh, H spikes. He's making sure to methodically kill them all so you don't get surrounded.
Yeah. That got kind of weird for a sec. Yeah, now I can kind of take my time a
Once
bit
you're up
better.
here, you can slap off or take off your sun ring if you still got it on.
Mm-hmm.
Put like thief ring on, I don't know.
Yeah, there's some items up here and stuff. Why not? I just didn't want those big brutes chasing me.
Yep.
Ooh, a Chotel.
This past week, I drove all the way up to New York, made it back nice and safe.
Hell
Like
yeah.
5.5 hour drive to get there, and then 7 hours to get back because it snowed most of the way.
Oh fuck, that's. Oof.
That wasn't too bad. It was my first time driving in snow. But I was kind of hung back behind a truck, kind of like clearing the path of sleep for me. So I kind of just like line up.
Yeah.
Tire marks he was leaving behind for me.
Only better is being behind a snowplow.
They saw some going the opposite direction,
Yeah.
which is unhelpful for me.
I gotta say, I don't know about Loudoun County, but I can tell you, Prince William County seems to do a lot better job plowing than Fairfax, or whatever that's worth.
Okay.
Fairfax, you would think they'd be on it, but no, I was driving through, it was like night and day.
And don't forget your shortcut. I think you might be on the right level for it. Maybe not, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I guess not. Why didn't you put the creepy eye thing back on?
Creepy. Oh,
NVIDIA, whatever.
because it's creepy.
Yeah. You should pull it out for another horror stream if we do.
Let us
Okay.
look into your pretty eye of yours, Kevin.
See, that was part of the problem I had with it, is they clearly like weren't my eyes. They were like someone else's eyes that got like pasted onto me.
I think your bow one-shots those guys. I love when you first came back here with the meat cleaver and you're like, holy shit, and just like one-shot all the guys.
Yeah.
It's a lizard.
Neat. Barely made it, yeah. We did it. Shortcut achieved.
Yeah. Alright, hopefully you don't need to use it. You know the trick to the upcoming boss? I know
Nope.
you don't like me like directing you, so unless you need help, I'm not gonna offer it. But I think you got everything you need. Kick their butt.
I'm trying to remember what boss this is.
Remember the end boss at least? The end boss is pretty cool. Cutscene almost.
Is the end boss the girl in the big soldier?
Yep.
That's Estrella or whatever. I'm trying to think of what this next boss is. I don't remember it.
Yeah, he's not very difficult.
You have no memory of this place, Kevin?
I actually don't remember what the boss's name is. I feel like this one and the first boss in this zone are like kind of similar in like how they look and shit. Dude,
Just big gross boys.
big gross boys, yeah. Playing around in mud.
So the here it is. It was in this area somewhere. Barely made it. I'm going to humanize because why not?
Sure.
Give myself some extra health.
Don't need the thief ring if you have that on. 'cause, well,
I don't. But I do have a cling ring.
I mean, you can never go wrong with magical dullness if you don't have anything else that you can think of. I would recommend plague resistance after this, so.
Okay. But not for the boss?
So you're gonna go all in, like H Spice, get ready for curse weapon?
That's a good idea. I was thinking about it.
Yeah, I think that's always a good strat for a boss. At least, because it lasts 60 seconds, I think. Just have it at the ready. Or, yeah, there you go. Slap it on, just get in there.
Dirty Colossus.
Get up all on his grill.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, with curse weapon and like this weapon specifically, you're just nuts. So in case you're curious, the only way to get like it's this a weird status effect sort of. You need to hit like when you blast you, taking damage over time. The only way to get it off of you is by running into one of the flames.
Okay.
But you can also just this guy isn't very friendly. Neither was like the poop at you. I don't know about that. I know where things are. Yeah, I'm good at playing mage because mages kind of ignore a lot of like the way they play. But it's hanging back.
Kevin, you must cleanse yourself with the fire. Cover
Okay.
with poop.
I guess I did it.
Or it just only lasted for so long. Alright, you just want to keep going? Beat the boss?
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
What's neat about the upcoming boss fight is Soldier Boy, his armor set, like, dramatically reduces magic damage. So he is like the bane of mages. But that's only magic damage, not fire damage.
I do remember that. Yeah.
You can firestorm or fireball without much of an issue. And you might want,
Oh, plague resist.
yeah, play, well, not right away.
I'll go ahead and put it on.
You can take on Beefy Boy before you gotta start wading through that shit. This whole area is cool, and the music is great, too.
I put the wrong ring on. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I gotta say, Andrew, the music's pretty good right now. Heart's breaking. Mombasa.
Yeah, I think I briefly touched on it.
Turn back and go anywhere. That's not a good sign.
It is interesting. I'll comment after you make your choices here up ahead. I do like how each end zone has its own like gimmick fight of sorts. Like Zone 2, Dragon God, kind of a puzzle fight. Zone 3 kind of had fun with the whole invasion mechanic introduced in this game.
He's pretty.
Zone 4 had like the Storm Chaser or whatever it was called, Storm Ruler? Pretty sure this entire cutscene is unique to this version of the game, by the way.
Go forth.
I don't think anything played in the original.
May you be
I
unharmed.
could be mistaken. I feel like that guy was just like there when you show up.
Leave us. This is a sanctuary. And wretched. There is nothing here.
Oh, that guy was just sleeping and you just had to wake up when you entered the area?
And I'm pretty sure, careful how
Yeah, he was sleeping, Jihun.
None of those guys are like aggressive. They're just praying. Now you might have trouble with this weapon where you fight this guy. So just be wary of your surroundings.
You won't turn back, will you?
I'm curious what the
I
keynote
shall
is gonna
let
be.
no harm can come to dearest Destroyer. May you rot in the deepest depths of the swamp. Why must you pests
Didn't get there,
insist
but-
on intruding upon our haven? You abandoned us.
Pretty sure unlike
What
most
right
other
do you
kind of
have?
like dudes like this guy
We
cannot.
live lives. Leave us be.
That Bram that he's rocking, that's a whatchamacallit?
That's one of the better strength weapons.
Yeah, it's one of the best pure strength weapons. You only get it for going pure whatever. I don't remember which, pure white or black. I think pure white, actually.
Yeah, I think it's pure white in Zone 1, right?
Yeah, now you go back to the second part. So there's a Dark Silver set. That is, and the Dark Silver shield in particular is very interesting because I think similar to the flame blocking shield, that thing just fully blocks magic damage coming at you. So you can just talk to her if you want.
You killed him, didn't you? Very well. I can no longer resist you. Do as you like. Take your precious demon soul.
We did it! Yeah!
And that concept was kind of revisited in Dark Souls in the form of the,
Priscilla, right?
No, like the concept of the just fight that you just had with the Flame Witch, the core, because you have like a tricky fight, and then you get to the end of it, and this like the boss is done. I guess. Well, no, I guess that's reference to something else. I take that back. But You get different dialogue, obviously, if you rush in there and kill her without killing Vinland.
Yeah.
Vinland will actually have stuff to say.
What happened if you actually kill the witch?
If you kill her, maybe dialogue changes. I think Vinland just kind of gets on his knees and then he's like dead. That's a very hard thing to do. Alright, so are we just pumping strength 34 first? Max out the strength investment on our weapon? Anything else we want to bump up?
That's what I was wondering, but I guess not.
Yeah, just pump that and then either more vitality or just keep like pump dex after because the SS scaling on the weapon.
Beware the limits of your own power.
Thou see, then touch it. I keep the candle.
It's like the gimmick in that fight is like she has that huge health bar, but you just fight her knight and then she just kills herself when you talk to her.
It's still a
So we just have zone 1's final area left.
no interest, I can tell you.
Oh, Saint Urbane, Mbassa.
Oh, is that you again? Do you have further offerings?
Are you talking to this guy a bit? Saint Urbane?
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, anti-magic field.
So for PvP stuff, that is nutso, because I don't know if it conveys how huge its range is, but it is very big. And continuous while it's active. Resurrection is the absolute most rude thing you could ever do to another person you summon. Love that they kept that.
Yeah.
Banish is kind of cute, but you have to be very close. Yeah, there's miracles in this game are it's a couple interesting ones, but second chance is just not so.
Oh, thank
All the magic is broken.
Okay, so I guess we're going back to zone 1, right?
Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to upgrade? Like, how's your bow looking? You like bump it up more to get it sticky?
Did we manage to kill that NPC killer, or are we just letting him do whatever he wants?
We killed him.
Yeah, so combat longbow has to hit level 7, I think. For you to make it sticky. I don't remember.
I mean, we haven't been using the bow terribly much. If we need it, we can always go back, I guess.
The reason I'm bringing it up is you might want it, but that's optional.
Yeah.
We just push through.
Let's do it. Okay.
I don't even know what materials you need. You can access stockpile Thomas's ore, even if it's not in your pockets, right?
Believe so.
Okay.
But I imagine I'll be doing some shopping with this Goomba here. Calling him a Goomba because I bonked his head earlier. You remember that?
Yep.
If it be a blacksmith,
You're like, oh shit, don't be aggressive.
highest.
To probably repair my gear. Every once in a while I remember that's a thing.
If it be a blacksmith.
I appreciated Elden Ring just removing that mechanic. Alright, compound longbow.
Okay, I need some more hard stone. I imagine I'll probably be good with the amount of large hard I have, but I need probably a pretty good amount of regular hardstone. So let me go buy some from the guy up top.
I feel like any game like this, like fantasy setting, equipment, there's always, at least the first one of the series, there's always that maintain your equipment kind of feature, and then not to be implemented again in future. I feel like that's the case for just about every game out there.
Well, this one was absolutely insane with the amount of different upgrade stones. And also, the final tiers not being all guaranteed in the game world. Like there's a handful, with Bladestone being the most infamous, that only come from random drops. And some can only come from Crystal Lizard drops, which are finite in a run. And it's only a chance case, not even guaranteed. So it's a very bizarre choice. Subsequent games like simplified it a lot. How to make it sticky thick. We have like sticky stuff.
We don't have the option for that yet. I think it's later on.
Let me check.
I want to say it's at like plus 13 or something. Or I already missed it. Already surpassed it. I thought regular compound longbow is better for my character.
It just makes the deck scaling like bigger. Increases range of bow by 5 at +1, so it does also boost range a little.
At what point do I get the option to craft
I have
it?
no idea, it's not very... Oh, +3.
Yeah, we're going with regular compound longbow or lava bow.
So, if you're not going to go high on stats, lava bow is pretty strong. But if you are going to pump dex at all, you're better off not with using the long. Like, not.
I feel like we're probably at this point we're probably not doing dex.
Okay. And lava bow will definitely increase your range damage.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All done.
Lava bow plus the white arrow or whatever. That could be fun.
White arrows.
Oh, I do need, I think, like one more point of dex to wield it. Let's see. Okay.
60. So one more strength, and then however much more dex, and then like, that's kind of it for your stats then, because 50 strength maxes out more or less your like kind of hard caps. It takes like the remaining 49 levels adds like 20 more damage to your weapon, so there's like no real reason to go beyond 34 if you're two-handing it. As a strength weapon.
So as of right now, I have a bow that I kind of can't wield effectively, but it'll be okay.
Do you got some souls you can pop?
So I kind of use them to buy stones, but
okay.
I have a few more. So it takes me 26k, well, nearly 27k to level up, and I don't think I really have the ability to do that. So maybe we'll just fight a boss.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watching.
We only have one more boss to go.
Well,
Or one more zone to go
Have a
through.
heart of gold.
I wouldn't pop boss souls though. Oh, did you ever go kill the dragon
no, we could do that.
in zone 2? You get I forget. All right, let me check out the strat. I forget which of the watchtowers you want to go into.
We didn't. Okay, I popped every soul item. I don't have enough to level up. So can
Red dragon. Because his soul doesn't give anything. There's no reason not to just pop it when you get it. Unless you just want to have it in your inventory. The first guard tower in 1-2.
okay.
So you can just throw, make sure you have enough arrows. You can just, keep shooting them with arrows.
What if I want to do a land battle?
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, okay. Well, we made our bow not very useful to us right now. That's something I'm worried about.
It's gonna be fine. One thing I'd like you to do is actually try for the optional fight after you take care of like the last zone of this game. See if you'll end up doing it legit or not.
Okay, so up on this tower, right?
Yeah. And locking on does not help. Actually makes it harder. See what the timing says. Figure out how much damage you do per arrow and bring the appropriate amount. At least 150 is recommended. Use a crossbow. Yeah, she just have to get a feel for the time. We're gonna see how much damage he did. He has 1,340 health. So after hitting him once, we can math out how many more times, like how many arrows you can, based on whatever arrow type you're using. The glowy guys, maybe a little bit. Okay, that was almost on him.
$24.
24.
That's with Holy Arrow. Oh, does Rotten Hour work on him?
Immune to plague, immune to bleed, strong to poison. That doesn't mean immune.
Well, I only have 16.
So with 1,340 health, it would take about 56 arrows at 24 damage. So 56 arrows of that damage type will kill. That'll just take a little bit. Does it tell me how many souls he drops? I know the soul item he dropped. Okay. He drops 7,600 souls. He boosts you towards white wolf tendency, which means you might actually be able to do another fight here. And his soul item gives you 10,000 souls. It doesn't do anything.
Can firebombs hit him?
Poison Cloud can hit him. It notes throwing knives as being able to hit him. Are those all the arrows you bought?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not gonna be able to beat him then. I need to go buy more.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, you kind of sprung this on me after I left the night. Well, not really.
As you were teleporting out, I was like, make sure you have enough arrows. They hadn't even read how many you might need. I think the strat, like, people are saying online, like, 150 recommended is fighting this guy immediately. Which, our damage output is good enough that we can do it even without having the full stat requirements for our current weapon. Which is pretty funny. The damage will jump up a lot on your weapon once you hit 16 dex.
Mm-hmm. Can I fight the blue dragon?
Sort of. In the final zone.
Hmm.
I mean, you could just go there, whatever.
That's
Oh,
kind of what I would like to do.
First, keep... Oh, you probably already teleported out.
No.
Oh. That locked door in this first zone might be open now. There's a bunch of stuff you can get there, including a unique fight. And a colorless demon soul. I don't know if it's
Jihun's gone.
I don't know if you have enough white world tendency to have unlocked it.
So it's right here, right?
Yeah, off to the left from where you start.
It is closed.
Okay. I think if you kill that dragon will be enough to get white wolf tendency for... As long as you don't die in body form.
I have my doubts. But sure, let's try.
Yeah, I guess fair enough. I don't know how many times you've died here in body form.
No, don't mention it.
Alright, so what do we want to do? Beat up the dragon?
21 white arrows. And...
That was the white arrows that you were shooting at him?
No. Those are holy arrows.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I'm that good.
Okay, so that was just what I could carry. Hold on. Let's do this right.
Yeah, get a decent number of the various arrows. What arrow types are even in this game? Let's see, ammunition.
I just really
heavy arrows
enjoy how
are pretty
often.
solid.
Yeah, I just really enjoy how often you mix up heavy and or I'm
Yeah.
sorry, white and holy.
Put on pajama pants.
Oh, okay.
You have a heart of gold.
No, don't mention it.
Yeah, the various other types of arrows should be just fine too. Light arrow, heavy arrow, wooden arrow. But they just do physical damage instead. Which white arrow also does, it just has the highest damage amount. That's all. You want to give this dragon what for? Once and for all.
Mm-hmm.
Breathing fire on you all the time. Jihun just like AFK. Okay.
Yep.
Happy eating. Welcome back.
Jihun!
The heater is running, so I put myself in the new one. Okay.
Oh, okay. So I didn't talk too much about New York. Like where I went was like what one of my partners said was like the most working class city he's ever been in, with like how heavily industrial it was. But we managed to go to like a little pizza dive. Had a nice pie. Had like one of the best calzones I've ever had. They knew the customers by name as they came in. Cool.
Do you still have a dollar pizza here?
What's that?
Do you still have the dollar pizza?
Maybe. We didn't explore this like New York City overall much.
So it took about roughly 7 hours to drive. How long was the investigation take?
Oh, when we were there, like we only worked for like 7 hours or something. Spectre brought us pizza. Kind of using that plus as your bullseye there. Not plus, but the little banner. Which arrow type was that? The white. Wooden wave's still white then. Other arrow types we make use of here. Alright, holy arrow.
Someone filming, is it not working? Or
Holy arrows can be purchased from grave robber builds for 200 souls.
it's expensive, even in this economy.
What did my calculator say? At 24 damage?
We'll still be okay.
Yeah. 56 hits.
I brought like a big assortment of arrows. We'll probably be fine.
I trust you.
Look, Andrew, what does your calculator say?
There's like 56 hits and 24 damage is enough to kill him.
I gotta say, this is probably just really good TV.
Yes. This is the strat for beating this guy. If we had the stat requirement, if we came here with the compound longbow, it may be going faster.
You did this.
So at the strip mall location where the hotel I was staying at was located, they had a security droid making the rounds. Let me see if I can pull up the website for this, like an article, and post it in the screen time. It was Night something. What was the name of this thing?
Isn't it something like Sentry or something like that, or Sentinel?
I don't remember. Night Scope.
So I have learned I do more damage if he is closer to me.
Okay. That little bug thing was like making the rounds. Had like a little camera on the front. There's a lady trailing it with her phone out, recording it. I don't know if she was doing a TikTok.
Anybody who's there, video of that shit. TikTok. For the cloud.
Film the police.
What's that?
So in my view, well, let's see. This would be perfect time to talk about anime and stuff.
Yeah, let's talk about anime. Let's anime dungeon it up.
Alright, I haven't watched any anime in months. If not longer. I
haven't
promise
watched
I will.
any anime in minutes.
That long, huh?
Yeah. It's been so
Did you
long.
Did you actually watch all the episode of Gundam, or
Yes.
including the promo?
No. Fuck that.
Come on, what are you being so pussy about?
I'll go back when I do my rewatch. Gundam, The Witch of Mercury was fun. It didn't feel very Gundam to me though.
Yeah, I think
it felt like a bit of a bait of switch, like Suisei no Gargantia was, but in a different way. I was not expecting like the genre that this show kind of became, especially the. So there's often a plot line in a lot of these Gundam shows. Like Gundam X definitely had this, for example, where they're like, okay, I don't want to pilot the Gundam anymore. What's the next most worthwhile thing I can do with this? Oh, I can sell it and get rich, right? And so they have that plot line that like kind of lingers on throughout like the whole series of Mercury. And what they decide is like, oh, well, fighting in war sucks. I don't want to fight in war anymore. So I'm gonna make cute YouTube videos, like basically like YouTube for children, where I dance over a green screen of my footage of my Gundam also dancing. And that was like one of the main plot lines of the show, was them doing that. And then like various military leaders go like, wow, that's a Gundam. What's it doing there? Like that sort of thing.
Yeah, because the specific model was the. So I mean, it makes sense if you actually watch a prologue, but as for the prologue, you're going to basic Gundam model dance from the whole organization. In the prologue, they've actually been trying to wipe all the Gundam type model. So everyone's freaking, why is there a Gundam model in the fight design? Yeah. And so a little bit different topic here, but yeah, when the which is kind of everybody was comparing the show to the Revolutionary Girl. Oh, you dead now or something like that.
I can see that. But yeah, it was just it was bizarre, like how they, like, I don't know. It wasn't what I expected from it, going in completely blind. I expect a certain kind of thing from Gundam, and I didn't get that, but what I got was still good. But it really colored my whole, like, perception of the show. And so I kind of want to go back now knowing what it is and appreciating it for what it is instead.
Yeah, the whole very like what 5-minute tops scene from the last episode changes the whole course of the changes the whole genre almost.
Yes.
When the scene happened, everybody fucking freaked out. Oh fuck! Everybody was like, "This." I mean, even within like say up to oh yeah, when the episode 5 or 6, when Soletta, the main character, sings a happy birthday, when that scene comes up, oh shit, this is something else. And then the last scene from the first core happened, and we're like, oh fuck, this is definitely different.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, brutality of the war is kind of given in the Gundam series, just like the Gundam Thunderbolt. I mean, Thunderbolt definitely tried to show the ugliness of the world. You know, like
Thunderbolt did so much good as far as like mixing up various tropes in Gundam. Like it did such a good job. Thunderbolt is my favorite Gundam.
Yeah. Because that show, Thunderbolt for sure, definitely showed the ugliness of the war, the victims, war victims, and what do they do from there and all that kind of stuff. They did a fantastic job on that.
And I also really enjoyed how they flipped who was kind of the good guy and the bad guy.
Yeah. There was another show, I forgot the name of it because it was that forgettable, but there was another Gundam show they tried to make Gundam is actually the bad guy. That one,
I don't know if I've seen it.
Yeah, that one's name escapes me because it was very short. But yeah, it was super anime. It's like, well, how do I put this? It's more like, I don't know, because compared to Thunderbolt was like, it is very unforgettable series in a good way.
Yeah.
But the one I just mentioned, where the Gundam comes out as a bad guy.
I have one nitpick about Gundam Thunderbolt, and it's they reuse the same music too much.
Oh, right.
I wish they had just one or two more tracks.
Yeah, especially when the Gundam pilot EO comes out, that jazz music.
Yeah.
Hey, don't get me wrong.
They reuse that all the time.
Don't get me wrong. That's awesome jazz music. The trumpet goes hard on the song.
Yeah, that's the one.
Not give enough arrows for this, dude.
We're gonna make it work. Look, I'll just hurl myself at him at the end.
And you're gonna pull kamikaze on then? Thanks for finding the name of the Gundam series. That's so unforgettable. That is so forgettable.
I'm trying to maximize my damage, but every once in a while I miss because of it. So it's probably not great.
It's okay. Everything's fine. I don't remember like the full like scope of what that little webcomic was, but like that's the one that
What?
old dog saying everything is fine.
Oh.
Oh shit. Is that why shit's on fire?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, so in addition to Gundam Witch of Mercury, I watched the first episode of Chainsaw Man, and I'm in love.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch the rest. I also rewatched for the first time all the rebuild of Evangelion movies.
I never watched past 3.
Yeah, 4 is cool. They go in a really different direction, and I know you're expecting that, but they went in a really far different direction than even the expectations will take you. Like, it's farther out from that.
Okay, so back to the Gundam, just for a moment. That Gundam series I was mentioning, where the Gundam comes out as a bad guy, is called the Mobile Suit Gundam Twilight Access. It is set after the events of a Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, but before the events of Mobile Suit Gundam F91. It was an online only show, 6 episodes, like.
Okay.
It was based on the that is an action novel, but yeah. It was I don't know why, dude.
I did enjoy Gundam Unicorn. That was nice. That was a good Gundam show.
It could have been better if the main character was like any other giant robot series.
Like every other Gundam.
Yeah.
Like 90% of Gundam series have like a whiny bitch protagonist.
Done with the formula, please. I mean, granted, don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, if some kid start to pilot a mass murdering robot, yeah, it can be very traumatic. But that formula isn't anything new. I mean, granted, it's not like you can make them. Hey, I'm in a robot. I can kill people now. Yeah, so I get that, but still.
I don't know to see how much health bar and stuff from this one.
It's very small.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is pretty small. You may actually go pull it off.
Yeah.
I'll let me impressed.
Yeah.
That's my secret. I'm always impressed.
Yeah, it took me a while to... That's a good quality to have, Jihun. Somewhat but yeah, going back to rebuild of Evangelion, my opinion's higher on it than it was like the first time I watched it, I guess. I think again, like perceptions kind of color like your expectations going in, and if like your expectations aren't met, then you feel a little bad about it. But once you like once you like know what something is, you get to rewatch it and look at it for like what it is, I guess. And a rewatch was very favorable to those movies.
I did go back and rewatch 3 at one point. So I had watched it twice. So the second time I watched it, I knew what I was in for.
Yeah.
And like I said before, it's so mean-spirited on Shinji, and you'd say he deserves it, but it's like no one explains anything to this poor guy. It is a fish out of water story with Shinji as our protagonist, and no one explains anything to him, which means we, the viewers, don't get a full understanding of anything. He's gone for good. And I think if you reset to 1-1, that door might be open. And you get another fight if you go that way. And colorless demon soul in that zone as well. Hopefully we have enough wool tendency. I don't know if we do or not. Oh, you want all the way down.
We won't be able to know till we go to Nexus.
Yeah. Well, congrats. Didn't think you had enough. but you did.
Didn't think I had it in me.
What's cool is like the first time you get to this spot, you can do that. You need probably
Yep.
need a shit ton of arrows to do it. It kind of makes the rest of the stage a breeze because you don't have to deal with him breathing fire on you anymore.
For the record, that took us about 20 minutes.
Sweet.
I think that's about right. About 20 minutes.
Linking arrows at him. Slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm.
Quality content right here. I will say, like, it is impressive that they kept like everything more or less, it seems, from OG Demon Souls.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like a couple things to make it like suck a little less, like some of the grindier things, but all that shit's still in there, to my knowledge. To include like the weird world tendency shit. Just so bizarre. I feel like the game doesn't really fully explain how it works.
Doors open.
Sweet.
Come on in. Doors open.
I think that door is open for good, now that you've opened it. You can find someone over there. Lots of items to pick up, too. Now, in the original game, I don't know how armor and shit works in this game anymore, but the best female exclusive armor set is acquired in this area. But there's new armor sets, and I think some of them have been changed to unisex, right? In this game. Oh, so yeah, you might want to take your time going through here, because these jerks will just spawn in and get close to items. Oh, they don't even do that much damage.
Yeah, maybe they're a problem if you like do this right away.
Yeah, it says they're red phantoms. Red phantoms always drop an item, which is why the red phantom version of the skeleton dude, like the dual wielding one, is like the go-to pure bladestone grindy guy.
Yeah.
It also makes it so funny how luck functions in the original game. Like luck increases item drop chance, but it increases it in a way that enemies that have multiple drops, it makes like the most common drop the more likely scenario.
Look forward to that.
Getting bonked around. This is the place to go to get crescent moongrass.
Yeah, oh boy.
Here, boy. Alright, beware of foe ahead.
You wretched traitor to the king.
I want to fight her in a less shitty spot. Now, if she drops, I actually don't know what happens to her anything. And if you drop, you die. Amazing. Well, we've gotten a little bit not pure white now, but that's okay. The door stays open. And I forget what her Black Phantom drops in pure black. But one of the versions of her drops her, the Ragged set. I think it's called that. Or no, it's called the Binded set. That's right.
Ragged set drops from the hanged people in the
beginning. That's the Binded set is what she drops.
I don't know if Crescent Moongrass is even worth me spending the time to pick it up anymore.
Not really. It barely heals you for anything.
Didn't get quite as lucky as last time.
I'm getting them all.
Yeah.
I see these guys only ever drop their grass.
More grass for your ass.
If that rhymes.
So I'm curious what they did for NPC item drops.
Oh, good.
Where'd it go? Okay, so it's where she spawns. In the original game, I don't think that was the case. So there's the binded set. I don't know if it's still the best female set, but it was in the original. And you have to drop onto a plank to get the colorless demon soul, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
And at the very, very bottom, you have to take the ladder to get to it. Is the brushed set, which is like the heaviest armor set in the entire game. And in the original game, you get to this point, you go to the bottom, and you can't pick up what you found because there's no fucking way you have the item burden to do that.
Yeah,
and then
fuck
it gets
you.
dumped. And then when you reload, it's gone forever.
Sounds about right.
Kind of amazing.
Oh. Brushwood.
So yeah, the colorless demon souls was on that plank above. And you have to drop onto it.
I'll give it a
You
good
have
try.
a shard of archstone on the ready, so you can just nope out after you get it.
Andrew, let me know when you have a moment because I got some question regarding Berserk.
Go for it.
So, okay, first of all, do you think Guts' character personality is different than his initial appearance versus Golden Age arc? Do you think his personality changed? First of all,
I mean, he's not even a fully realized character in the initial chapters. We only get a hint of like his background as it moves
I gave it a
along.
shot.
Oh no! Why would you do it that way?
What do you mean?
You can line up the planks.
Aren't they like directly over each other?
Look a little closer. There's spots where you can drop down. Let me look up world tendency.
oh, well, that's the thing. So, would I consider it as retcon? Because technically, his personality, character, like, kind of built up after the flashback. Would that be considered retcon
Like I said, he wasn't a realized character in the initial chapters. Like we only get hints of what he is.
Yeah, this topic came with one of my coworkers had a little.
Right, I just want to give Kevin a tip because I have no idea how far ahead he is.
Alright.
Look for a broken beam near the ladder. Walk carefully into the gap. If you walk straight, you will land on the beam below. There's a broken beam.
Thank you.
That'll
Yeah,
drop down
I was
to the
unaware
beam.
of that. I'm sorry.
There you go. Don't miss your souls. I know, like you see me play these games fast to lose, but I don't want you to like lose what you've collected. Like where your souls were if you just like walked straight because there's a broken beam where it makes a T. Because you will drop onto a beam below. See it?
Yep. Sure did. I did do all of what you said.
You didn't line it up very well though.
Okay.
Well, that's your fault. Andrew gave you all the proper instruction and you failed.
You're right. You're right.
But yeah, no. I don't have any issues with that. Also, you got to realize that like Mura's had interviews, like his ideas on like what he wanted to do with the manga changed over time,
Oh, I see.
many times over. Like him jumping back in time gave him an opportunity to like fully flesh out and have these characters like realized.
Hmm.
Are you just gonna? Oh my god! No, 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 no! I need to reload the stream because I just anticipate Kevin falling to his death at any moment. I don't think that Lizard drops anything good. It's in technically 1-1 zone. All the lizards in like the final zones drop anything worthwhile.
I just like how it dropped the item and then fell.
Yep.
I was like, yes! No!
And make sure you pick up your souls and line it up right.
Thanks,
You know
Mom.
what to do. This is the only other free colorless demon soul. I think the rest all come from primeval demons, which require pure black world tendency. Which is easy for you to acquire. You just die a bunch while in human form. Oh my god, the way your character's about facing makes it so tense. I would just Shard of Archstone out.
Yeah, I have one of those.
You don't?
No.
Alright, well you need to land on like another beam, because you will die otherwise.
I know.
Alright, good luck. I wouldn't roll. Oh my god. Alright, so that is a safe drop as long as you're not in the bottomless pit. Well done. Now in the original game, you could not go up and down ladders fast. So this is also like an infamous ladder. Like I mentioned, the brushwood say like you make your way here, you're like, oh, okay, you go slowly down all the way with the ladder. You can't pick it up. And then you gotta slowly go all the way back up the ladder.
I give my life not for honor, but for you.
So between the souls you have now and the dragon soul, you can easily get another level up. I guess you can figure out what you want to level up though. Also, you can see if you like the binded set. I don't know if your endurance would make it work though. I have no idea how weighty it is. Or if you even like what it looks like.
Yeah, if it makes me look hot, I'll try it.
Okay.
Right now I got kind of a fantasy Solid Snake appeal.
Mm-hmm. So the Black Phantom version of her can drop her axe. The guillotine axe. Which with crushing can become S tier, but that's it. It's okay. Oh, it can actually be a rare drop from other things too, so it's not even exclusive to her Black Phantom.
While I don't like the helmet, I will go for something else instead.
What about the other pieces?
We are indebted.
I don't know if it still has the best defensive stats like it did before, but it might weigh more. Oh, wait, a lot more.
Wait, Andrew,
What's up?
I was
does
Yeah,
this
wondering.
mean does this mean you haven't read the latest chapter of One Punch Man?
We are indebted.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Finally starting the Tatsumaki. I wouldn't call it a fight.
I was worried.
An argument.
Yeah, but everybody's just going crazy. Like, yeah, boy, it's finally happening. That's what practically what everyone's reaction is.
And people
The
like
latest.
all good. So slow slam, yeah, slow stamina regen. Any armor set that says that is not really worth considering. Dramatically slow stamina regen.
Yeah, I don't know if I even want to bother. I'm pretty happy with what I got.
Yeah, other set that I like a lot is like the black leather set. Has very solid defenses, obscene poison resist. And has very low weight.
Yeah, I think we got our set. Okay, so final zone of the King's Tower.
Yeah, I don't think there's like any other, unless you want to do Swamp Town, World Tendency shit.
No.
I don't think there's anything especially important you get from that for your character.
Oh, one thing I just thought of is I should upgrade my shield.
So you can do that. There's some Black Phantoms in this zone you're right in. If you just want to beat them, you get a lot of souls for doing it.
I'm already going. Kinda.
Okay.
I was already in the menu.
Yes, this zone is going to give you the most soul drop from anything. So if I don't know if you want to use the ring that gives you more soul drop. I don't even know if you found it.
Don't you have to buy that from that one lady for 50,000 souls?
No, you can also find it.
Oh. Well, I didn't.
I don't remember what it's called.
All done.
I'm okay. The plan is I'm beating this game tonight, by the way.
Yeah.
That is
you
the
can do
plan.
it easily. You just have one tough fight left. What the fuck is this ring called? Ring of Avarice. Below the boss tower after the heart is dropped in Tower of Latria. Okay, that's where that is. It's good to know for me. Have fun. So these red phantoms, if you kite them well and use the thief ring, you don't have to fight them one at a time. But I like what they reference when you take them on. I'm still going off the old strats because I don't know if they like nerfed the thief ring between the original game and this one.
Oh, is this like a tank, a melee, and a ranged DPS?
In a way, they may remind you of previous fights.
Okay. Oh, the other boss is here, so I'm fighting the penetrator surrogate, right?
Yeah. So you got Penetrator, whatever the big dude, and Slime Lady. They should all drop a good meaty amount of souls. I don't know if like after you beat them, if you want to back out, level up a little bit more, and then push on in this zone, because this zone is pretty short. If you don't remember what happens next, I'm not going to mention it. But that's
Penetrating
like,
sword
is like the whole rest of the zone. Oh, you're not going to beat up the other two?
Oh, you You told me I should... okay, whatever.
Yeah, like beat them all up. You get like 30,000 souls out of it.
I thought you wanted me to beat one up and go away.
I mean, it's up to you.
That's how I interpreted what you told me.
Okay. And Bow Lady's not gonna get closer.
Hmm.
Should be able to get the beefcake to follow you out. Then you just get far enough away, and she won't be slinging arrows at you anymore. Know what their aggro range is though before they fall off. Yeah, that's far enough that they reset.
He's on a tight leash. Oh. Okay.
Oh, he might still have the scraping spear, so be careful about getting hit by that.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, he probably still has it.
That breaks all your armor and shit. He's a very rude boy. Trading hits is not advised with this guy. There we go.
Trade.
And then phalanx isn't very hard at all.
Tower shield.
I love this, like slamming them into the ground like that.
The fun strategy.
Yep. It's the Havel strat.
Okay, I'll go back and level. So we're doing, I guess, 2-ish points of dex.
So it's like up to you if you want to get enough dex to actually be able to have the lava bow maxed out, or just finish off getting strength of 34, which maxes out your stat investment more or less that we're going to do with it. Because if you switch to a different strength weapon, 34 two-handed gives you 50, which caps the damage more or less. You also pop your flame dragon soul because you can't use it for anything else. I would have thought that they would have changed that, but the wiki still says it all it gives you is souls. I think it was 16 dex, right? We just gonna try for it.
Art thou finished? May thy strength.
Yeah, I think we can make it work.
Okay. We can load up on cheap arrows afterwards.
Didn't think about it. Here I go.
Well, the enemies in this zone give lots of souls.
Ow.
Same with 1-3, I think.
That's one way.
Best way to deal with ranged fighters.
He
Close
fell
range.
through the ground.
Oh, see ya. I would not step where he was.
Yeah.
Just be on the side.
That's a good tip. Okay, so it says there's a valuable item ahead this way. I've never been led astray by that. Okay. Okay.
Go for a nap nap. Alright. Crystal Wizard. Forget what they dropped in this zone. I think they dropped the quality stone.
Pure Hardstone and Hardstone Chunk. Those are pretty good for me.
Oh wow, it was a pure stone.
Yeah. Oh, not again. Not this shit. Hold on.
Wait, so Kevin, how many more bosses before the final boss at this point?
One.
And you think you can do that within like what, hour?
Oh, easily. He just has this last zone to get through. With these guys that almost knock out all of his health in one hit.
Oh,
Yeah, get good.
But they dropped 2,100 souls a pop.
I never expected for Kevin to finish a Demon Soul in like what, 3 nights, 4 nights at this point? Oh. Well, then again, he does
Oh
have
my
experience.
God.
I mean, the game overall isn't that long.
I guess it's a longer.
You know where to go and like everything that you need.
Yeah, I guess it's a longer for people who've never touched the game before. Because I don't know where to go, how to beat, and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. I think at this point, all the only grass items that these guys drop are going to be the full moon. It's good. I forget that's a full heal. I think it's a pretty beady here. This one doesn't even have a shield.
Door or ladder? Oh, ladder. Okay. Easy.
Get some more item.
I may have the full set of that now. I'm not sure.
Ooh, I set. Oh, that little ladder thing that is unique to this game. There's always like a little bit added geometry to wherever they drop. Stuff like that in this remake. Are you ready for one dash?
Hello, friend.
You've not been able to kill Blue Dragon until now. And once again, he has to be at range.
Oh.
So up to you if you want to actually kill him or just deal with the puzzle of this arena.
I'm probably just going to have to deal with the puzzle.
Okay. Hopefully you figure it out.
Puzzle dealt with.
Yep.
Is there just another dodge the flame?
Yeah. Flame resistance can help.
Mm-hmm.
If you bait him, you can get him to kill the fat guy, so you know you have to fight the fat guy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of spots where you won't be able to get, like, he can't hit you.
I'm sorry, the words are big, okay? You don't
Oh,
know-
you actually had that.
Oh, well.
Don't you have the flame shield too? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I do, but...
It's kind of cute. Like the final challenge of this game is like sort of a retread of like the first real challenge you had at the beginning. After you beat the first boss, like the very first thing, if you continued moving, was dealing with the dragon breathing fire on you in a set like level. So that one gave you more options as far as navigating like little nooks and crannies and like be able to go below. This is more akin to the Dragon God. Because you really don't have that. Wow, another pure Heartstone.
Yeah. Ah, yes, Hearthstone. That was a good game.
Heartstone. And you are very good at trading hits.
Like, the first... I pretty much have to trade my first hit, but once I have him on the ground, I can just, like, keep chain attacking him. As long as I, like, stamina regen enough.
Okay. Everything is...
thinking about now, like, I'm kind of surprised they haven't released the third game for past few years for Pokemon series, like Sword and Shield. Like,
The DLC is the new third game.
oh, really?
That's what I anticipate for Scarlet Violet.
Black and White didn't have a third one, but like had a Black and White 2.
Yeah, there were sequel games. Sun and Moon had something similar, not really. With the
Ultra
one.
Sumo.
Huh.
Yeah, get a backstab on this guy. Turns into a chump. Like, you're just like so or not over encumbered, but so many items you can barely even hold more grass. Now, what's great about this stage is if without killing the blue dragon, you have to get past him every single attempt on the subsequent boss.
How was that, Andrew?
Nicely done. Nice on. But just getting up to this point got you 5,000 souls. That's without even using like any... Wow, new moon grass. So those are full heals. Alright, if you bait him, he will kill that what are they called? Something official?
Official.
Yeah. So you want me to look up any tips for this, or you just want to figure it out? There you go. So, found safe area number... Oh, never mind.
I'm trying to remember if I've ever even done this. I don't remember beating this game.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't remember accurately whether I beat it or not.
So I'm pretty sure it is possible to kill the blue dragon right there, just by looking arrows at him. But if you make it past him, he's in a move position, and he's in an even worse spot for the last check of it. Let me check him out. Here we go. Blue dragon. The first official will usually be roasted. The second one needs to be lured into roasting range with an arrow or two.
Okay.
You can remain safe on the left side of the walkway for a fair distance, but the doorway makes an easier point for arrow. Yeah. That's a strat for beating. Using kunai purchased from the vendor at the beginning of 4.2, it's possible to poison the dragon from outside of fire-breathing range. This Can be used on its own to kill the dragon solely or extra damage. Oh yeah, second chance is a good idea.
Oh yeah! Fuck!
Yeah, the strats being suggested here are for actually beating it.
The crystal lizard broke some boards.
50 kunai will kill him. Get one of.
How much did it cost?
Oh, let's see. Certain things are hyperlinked, other things are not. 200 a pop. That's,
So like 10,000 souls.
10,000 souls. You get 5,000 every time just going after the dragon and fighting these couple tough enemies. That's without the soul grinding. It suggests though it's easier to do it on the second part because you can actually lock onto him, which presumably makes it a lot easier to hit him with it rather than just trying to free aim them. He drops 26,000 souls.
Oh,
And his large flame scaled soul gives you 30,000 when you consume it. Can't be used for anything else. Like the red dragon soul. Lots of souls.
So what the line is from the
Are we rocking lingering flame resistor?
yeah.
I think what you gotta do if you actually just want to avoid him for part 1, bait him, like have him kill the first official, get into that central area-ish. I guess you kind of want him to like breathe to the left, like to this doorway first, like while he's going in this direction, and then book it to like the last part. Like, you probably have to like adjust the camera up so you kind of see what he's about to do. Damage area is right there.
Nice. That scared the shit out of me, by the way.
Yeah, it's like dropping. Did he kill the other guy? No, the other guys.
There we go.
Alright, so they're both dead. So you kind of get a feel for what you gotta do? Or is it getting
More or less, yeah.
Not quite sure how we're gonna accomplish that,
but... Well, there's always second chance.
Yeah, that too. Just use our age spice. We have so much of it anyway.
Thigmeyer. I love that people always reference him. Okay, so
dragon.
what? Are they able to sneak up on him?
I tried. Let's see what happens.
Oh, great. Oh, okay, he's cooking somebody over there.
Yeah. Friend ahead.
Oh,
He distracts him for you. To be safe and relevant. So, the fire should be mostly focused on where he is, if you're careful about your position. And from below him, you can, like, you can target him. And that's where I guess you just toss kunai until he's dead. I think what you're here is like
Congratulations.
10,000 a pop.
Oh, it's you, is it? My father is up above.
Oh, talk to him.
There's something like him anyway. A demon in his shape. I began this quest to ask my father his reasons. To drag him back to the path of righteousness. But it seems it was all in vain. Please, kill my father. In his depraved state, he can only bring peril to these lands. This key opens Boletaria's mausoleum. Inside the mausoleum lies Father's sword, the demon brand, twin of Soulbrand. Use it to bring an end to his madness.
oh no! Oh!
So at any point, if he dies, he will always drop that key. So you can access the mausoleum right at the very beginning of the game. But good luck with what's actually in the mausoleum.
That's what they all say. Yep.
On the final Black Phantom pretty key. Coming for you. So he's rocking the rune sword and rune shield. Pretty interesting. I think they're like magic scaling, if I remember right.
Oh my god.
This is an interesting spot where you fight him because you like can't easily roll. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can't really roll because if you roll, you're likely to just fall your death. As demonstrated here.
I have to do the dragon again, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
The boss behind all of this is, in my opinion, the most difficult fight in the entire game. Like, it's harder than Flame Lurker. Like, those are the top two most difficult fights in the game. The final, like, this penultimate boss, as well as the Flame Lurker. And Flame Lurker is notorious because he, you need to beat him in order to access, like, true, like, weapon upgrades.
Yeah.
So I don't think the blacksmith and the Nexus can go beyond +3 even on upgrading weapons. And then any boss soul weapon, of course, requires the Flame Lurker soul. All the boss soul type weapons are really good.
Fuck. That's not what I wanted to do. Down here.
Jihun, I don't think outside of the version of Dark Souls I gifted you a million years ago on PC, you've never really played any of these games, right?
That is correct.
Give that any,
I gotta
like,
say, Elden Ring is a great jumping off point.
Well, Elden Ring is kind of the best game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe in the future, if it gets another huge discount, I'll probably get it.
I could get, yeah, at some point I'll get a good discount.
Also, so here's my question. So, Would you say right now Elden Ring, gameplay wise, game mechanic wise, do you think Elden Ring is the peak Soul game?
Yes.
So if they make another Soul game, you wouldn't mind if they actually copied it from another one, or do you?
I wouldn't mind.
I mean, open world's fun. I also like the Metroidvania style of some of these games, where you know you acquire power-ups or unlock different access points and shortcuts between zones. Those are pretty fun. Like seeing how the levels like are built upon each other like that. But I wouldn't mind another open world either.
Yeah, they both have their things, but we have a whole lot more of like regular Dark Souls style games already. Like we have a good handful of them, I guess. More Elden Ring style would be just fine.
Yeah, wouldn't mind it. Especially just like the gameplay systems. Like I feel like it's the most refined they've ever accomplished. And it's funny that it's effectively a spiritual sequel to Dark Souls 2 in many ways. I think I had that conversation with you before. As far as like lots of ideas and concepts that weren't fully realized in Dark Souls 2 were finally realized in Elden Ring.
I have seen some griping on the internet that I kind of agree with though about Elden Ring, and that's a lot of the bosses are a little much, like they have too much going on.
They're rough, but they also, you gotta realize, they give you so many ways of dealing with situations.
They make you more powerful too.
Yeah, like you are incredibly powerful, and you have so many options. So there's so many choices you have available to you at all times. And like people just choose to not make use of certain like stat types, certain weapons or equipment, certain summons, like being able to summon your spirits.
Yeah.
I think your second chance pop. When you reload the zone, I'm pretty sure Bjor's HP restores back to full. He always takes 13 hit points of damage from the flames. I forget how much health he has total. If you can make it past where he is, yeah, you should be safe at this point. I'm expecting after a couple, well, we'll see how we do with this upcoming boss fight, but there may be a purchase of kunai in the future. That's just a suspicion of mine. Just making use of these stones of ephemeralize, you know, there is a Black Phantom event in this zone. So making like Black World tendency, you know, make use of that.
I'm taking the secondary enemy out of the equation.
Yep. So once this guy is dead, he never comes back. The Black Phantom Ostrava. I think he drops the rune weapon and shield.
Drops these nuts. Is there anything behind him up here? Yeah, I guess so.
It's just the elevator up to the boss.
Oh, okay.
What's crazy, you get all the way to this point, and you gotta wait on the elevator to get up to the boss. So every failed attempt, you just gotta wait more and more. Or you just gotta like repeat this again and again. I really don't like this fight.
Okay, so this is Daddy Alon, right?
Yeah. Toughest fight in the game. He's the fight that Gwyn was based off of, too.
Mm-hmm.
The Gwyn fights a lot like this guy.
Well, on that note, we don't have the ability to parry.
And not with our loadout.
Oh, I guess I can take flame resist off, right?
And you can swap
Generator.
that to Ring of Magical Dullness should be good. He does do magic damage. Regen Ring. Yeah. Yeah. Where's your dullness ring?
What
Did I
do
drop
I
it or
do?
something? I don't know what you do with your inventory. That is on you. I don't know.
Why am I
I'll
like this?
put the nothing else is relevant. Maybe put the thing that just makes you get more souls if you somehow beat them.
You're so done with me. I'm done with me too.
Yeah, I think you should start seeing a therapist at this point.
Oh, you somehow. Oh, it's going back down. All right, now we gotta wait for it to go all the way up again.
Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Look, I'm just making the ascent up to the final boss more climactic.
Yeah, sure. It's like the elevator rising in Persona 3. The reveal with the Velvet Room.
Oh, yeah. I got a P3P on the Switch. Have not beaten it yet. And it's been... I'm gonna throw out a number. 20 years? Since I last played Persona 3 to any length?
Yeah. This boss has over 5,300 hit points.
I mean, I make it sound like it's a bad game, but I don't think I can ever go back to old Persona after getting spoiled with the Persona 5 Royal.
Persona 1 and 2 are still different enough and good.
Yeah, Persona 1 and 2 are very different games. They're more in line with the older Shin Megami Tensei games, I guess.
Dude, Alon's a hunk.
I think it looks pretty similar to how he looked in the original game. I know some of the characters, they changed their how they look a lot. A lot looks pretty similar. He has tells for all of his attacks. Just watch carefully and not go crazy. A good use of full moon grass.
Gonna get this boss in the first fight, first round.
Oh, it's possible. He managed it with Flame Lurker. Like, this guy and Flame Lurker are the toughest fights in the game, in my opinion. I would suggest stay medium distance. Close and far are bad. So remember, like, he has, like, you know, depending on the distance, like what he chooses. Oh, we run out of quick weapons. Yeah, being close will leave you vulnerable to combos and soul suckers. You're right, he does actually. Yeah, he steals a soul level from you if you get hit by that.
Oh, okay. There's a grapple attack.
Yeah, this gets referenced again in Dark Souls with the Dark Hand effect. That's the humanity in that game. When he points his sword straight down into the floor and starts glowing, he is about to execute an area explosion attack. It is possible to outrun, but far better to run up and bash his face. After you interrupt this attack, immediately roll backwards to avoid his counters.
Dude, seriously?
I'm reading strats right now. When he raises his sword at an angle, he's about to rush you. Roll aside and you should miss entirely. As soon as he stops behind you, you should try to smack him once before rolling away. If you need to heal, the best time is when he is slowly walking. Honestly, Flameless are sounding like more troublesome. Reading like the suggestions for fighting. Yeah, that's a bad move to get hit by a soul sucker.
Yeah. I'm treating it with a lot of respect.
Yep. Don't forget, supposedly you can actually dash him in when you go out. I don't know how much damage you have to do to knock him out of it. We've also seen how much damage it does. This guy can be very reliable. Some of the flame markers. They're the fastest moving, like,
Yeah.
bipedal bosses in the game. Oh, okay. So it's as simple as that to interrupt him. That's good to know. Alright, I may have overhyped this boss a bit. Grazie.
He wasn't a chump, but he's no flame lurker.
Yeah. Also, like, your end game fighting this boss, Flame Lurker, it's still early.
How
Yeah.
did you defeat my demonic reflection?
Also, I'm not going to talk over this.
How many souls might you have devoured, I wonder? The rest is up to the Old One. If it is to be, then you shall be beckoned.
Okay. So at this point, we talk to all the NPCs and get them to dread what's coming, right?
Yeah, you definitely want to talk to the priest. You could choose to fight a very optional, very hard boss in 1-1. That's up to you.
I'll try it.
Because you have the mausoleum key. I can point you to where that once you go down here, I mean, we're just gonna straight shot end the game going down there. I love the final zone though. It's great.
Hark, I hear a voice of yore. The Old One calls for thee. Let us proceed below to its lair.
I wanted to level up. I didn't want to fight a boss lady.
She should let you level up again. If not, whatever. Forget how this works. You have to get this only happens once you've gotten all the Lord Souls. So every end zone boss done.
Love the scale birds.
I love everything about the old one. I like and what it means for the world in this game.
Old one, I have granted thy wish. A new demon. Come now, be good.
Did you ever you never actually beaten this game, Gavin?
I don't believe
No.
I have. I'm not sure.
He has no memory.
I'd have to fire up my PS3 and check. Okay, it looks like I can just leave.
Yeah, if we want to level up though, we gotta talk to that lady. I don't know if she lets us level up anymore though.
Let us proceed below to its lair.
Let me touch the demon inside of you.
Below to its lair.
I guess we can't level up anymore. Alright, so yeah, proceeding here is pretty much sort of a point of no return after a certain point. Up to you how you want to handle things. Love this whole final zone though. Like, what this
Yeah.
is, like this area. Definitely go chat with the priest.
I was worried sick. Sometimes I stop and wonder how I ended up here. Why didn't I protect my wife and daughter, even if it meant being slain by demons? Please, forgive me. It's all in the past. How did you do it? I can't imagine what it takes to slay a demon. If only I knew how to fight. If only I knew how to fight. We are indebted to you. For you fight on our...
I can forge weapons for you. Back in my younger years, I had the strength of an ox. The miners would always ask me to clear out the bear bugs, which I pummeled with my bare hands. But even I couldn't beat them. So, I lobbed them into the lava pits. I'm pretty strong myself, but even I don't compare to Ed. He's a beast, I tell you. The man must eat dragon tails and wrestle stones. If you heed my advice, you'll avoid crossing him. I reckon he'd prove a lot more.
Oh man,
than
I'm
most
the
demons.
optional fight in 1-1. I'm looking at this. There are so many strategies listed.
Deep inside stone
Kinda
fang the
wild.
bones of the dragon. Deep inside bones of the dragon. No interest, eh? I can tell you're not going to last long.
Oh, Saint Urbane, Ambassa.
Oh, is that you again? Do you have further offerings? From where does that howl come? That is no demon. It sounds more like a poor, hungry child. Do you have any idea what it might be? Something about it puts me at profound unease. May God watch over us. Bless us and all of Boletaria. Mbassa. God watch over Bowser. Yes, I certainly cannot force you to do, but you must remember.
Oh, Umbasa.
Oh, Umbasa. Oh, Umbasa.
Oh,
Did it say that in this thing?
Umbasa.
Kind of left
Huh?
away.
Oh, he said, where does that howl come? It sounds like a hungry child.
Oh, maybe, okay.
Are you here for more? Very well.
Let me look it up.
I feel great misgivings about Frake. I was branded a
Saint
witch at a
Urbain.
very young age, and have been persecuted ever since. Although I never had ill intentions, this black craft of mine is intrinsically evil. If there is a God, he gave us souls to do good, not to practice witchcraft. My accusers detested my dark arts for good reason. For the path I have taken is tainted. This has been one of my realizations since coming to Volataria. But I am afraid that Frake, too, has ventured down the wrong path. He has become obsessed with the dark arts.
Oh, I thought he had more to say. Anyway, like his referencing
I own
of
everyone. It is a dark.
it giving him great unease or whatever. Kind of harkens back to previous dialogue about when he communes with God.
use for
And just the idea that ultimately miracles and sorceries all have origins in demon souls and the old one. The god of the universe in this game is the old one. Alright, so what are we doing? What are we up to?
Have you ever visited the Valley of Defile? The bog? Well, I reckon they left behind. Fine.
Okay, let's try 1-1. You have to tell me where this is.
So you remember where that one red-eye knight is? That's like
Yeah.
a dead end. That door can be opened with the mausoleum key.
Okay.
There are a million strategies for fighting this fight. I'm curious how much damage he will be taking from this.
Well, I'm gonna try fighting him how I'd fight anything else. At least at first.
Get backstab, basic melee, knockback, hide behind statue, blessed Murden Hammer, fatal fall, blue phantom strats, ranged, poison, homing soul arrow, double one, god's wrath, blind spot, catapult, door, greeting glitch, rolling out of sight glitch. I suspect certain glitches might be gone in this version of the game.
I would also expect that.
Oh, wow. You regen the damage these guys do. And
Yeah, it's really funny. I was making note of that too. It's pretty funny.
And you don't even have all your regen effects active, I don't think. Like your adjudicator shield could be a little stronger.
Yeah.
I think you do have the regen right.
That's what I was checking for, I do.
So if you just let Estrava die at the opening of the game, against all those stupid little weak enemies, you can get his key and open his door before even fighting
Phalanx, yeah.
This boss is as difficult then as it is now.
Oh.
Like actually trying to fight it, or fight them. Yeah, even this red eye guy is a chump at this point.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
Add it in there.
Hang on. Hang on. We're gonna do this. We gotta do this right.
You know, like change up your item wheel, any.
Thou who seekest the king's sword. I am the old king. Show me thy strength and the power of thy souls.
Oh, this is not bode well.
So he has 2,575 hit points. When you drop him down 25%, he'll give you the item. But you can choose to keep fighting him. You'll get some really awesome stuff for beating him. I think he'll do almost all of your HP and damage the moment he hits you. But the strat you're doing right now is one of the suggested ones. Because you can kind of like supposedly wedge him in a specific spot. Make it so you just keep knocking him on his butt. Alright, so 39 damage a hit. That comes out to 66 hits total.
And thou hast proven thy strength to me.
So you can choose to be done now. Or you can defeat him. I think I actually got a backstab in. So when you drop him to 50% health, he's going to be completely aggressive again.
I notice I can't target him currently.
Correct. Because he's not a foe any longer. But if you keep smacking him, he will be again. So it's 50% health when that'll occur. Just be ready when you get close to that amount.
I am king. Thinkest thou?
That is not 50%. Okay.
Alright. Alright, be careful. Oh, second chance proc. So he does do enough damage to one shot, maybe. Was that second chance? Oh, I guess it wasn't. I don't know.
He hit me a total of 3 times.
Okay.
Okay, well, I got his cool sword at least.
Yeah, so you can get from him... You want to know?
Sure.
The Ancient King set, which in the original game is male only, and the most powerful set, armor set in the game. And the Eternal Warrior's Ring, which boosts stamina regen. Quarantine ring that came back in Dark Souls.
Oh, I did just drop 130,000 souls, but I guess I don't have... We're just fighting the old one, right?
Hey, you just have one fight left if you just want to beat the game. Like, I never do New Game Plus in these games, pretty much. I think it started with this game or Dark Souls, where each subsequent New Game Plus makes the game harder up to a certain point.
So in order for me to fight it, it has to eat me. So I've already lost.
Make your way in. So this gets referenced. This is the reference for the Flame Witch.
Yeah.
You're letting it eat you. Does this mean this game is into war?
Or
I mean, so am I.
Also, this is entertaining to me. Like, what all you're doing, which is indeed appropriate.
You have been chosen by the Old One. Will you seek the everlasting demon souls? Or has the monumental blinded you? Whatever your choice, you are our first visitor. May you be welcome.
What we fought before was the false King Alond.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was a demon that he
Surely you
created.
have seen for yourself the pain and suffering that
Now it's time for
fills this
real
world.
King Alond.
But God is merciful, and so created the Old One. For poison to
Good
poison.
luck.
The Old One will feed upon our souls and put an end to this tragedy.
I find
This,
this very funny.
This reminds me of the King in Dark Souls 2.
Well, no, when I made that reference to the witch, that is very literally what this is. Because
Yeah.
Understand? No one
the
wishes
Alond,
to go on.
having consumed demonic power, is just like a slime at this point.
Demon vanquished! Yeah! We did it, boys!
Alright, be careful where you walk. Pay attention to what's going on.
Thy work is done. Slayer of demons, go back above.
Well, I can't say previous, this is the first one. There is more than one ending.
The Nexus shall imprison thee no longer. I shall lull the Old One back to slumber. The Old One and I shall slumber evermore.
Our choices here should be obvious.
Thou mayst go. Be gone to thy well.
So, I can... Ooh. Okay, remove sword. So, I can ignore all this, head back up, and the girl and the Old One disappear for a very long time. Or I can kill the girl and... Well, that's not good. I guess I set the Old One free.
So Alond got warped by demonic power. He wasn't able to maintain his form. But who's to say that that would occur to you? All the demons that you've slayed and have acquired their souls. And the Old One, like I mentioned before, it's effectively the god of this universe. There's only one monumental left that's even maintaining the Nexus. So who's to say that the next time he encroaches on that world, that it won't just be covered in fog immediately?
Well, and the other thing is, there's the Dark Souls route of, like, the storyline Dark Souls kind of tries to tell is, like, if you don't do this, well, eventually someone else will. Right? That's kind of the Dark Souls story.
Well, they're always very nihilist, and like the
like
world...
you might as well do this because if you don't, someone else will.
All right, like Dark Souls has the walk away ending. Dark Souls 2 vanilla did not have an initial ending. I don't think it got patched into having the option to choose to not take the throne. 3 has different flavors of choosing to not link the flame.
Is removing the sword a storyline choice, or do I just get a cool item?
I have no idea. I don't remember.
Good. Could you look that up for me? I just want to know if I'm making a choice or if I get a cool sword.
Sure. End game. You can grab the soul branch from the spot you defeat the boss. Okay, yeah, it's when you go to the fog wall.
Okay.
I think that's what it says here.
The old one, thou mayst go.
The decision is yours, Kevin.
So my choice is to go back to Nexus or slay the Maiden in Black.
Yep.
Oh. So I don't get a lifetime of happiness with the Maiden no matter what. That's so sad. That's so sad.
You shall be forever maidenless.
Jihun, what do you think?
I think that.
Yeah. Do we just leave all this and go home, or do we slay our maiden?
You never kill your maiden. How dare you?
Kill her.
Come on, you have to be a. You have to play the wolves.
Goal.
Come on. You
But you
play
can't
the
use
wolves.
Game Plus.
You've been playing the role of simp. What's stopping you?
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Bro!
The old one senses a new and powerful demon by its side. And before long,
Didn't they do that in the first game too?
Yeah. You step right on her head.
Bring more souls.
Yeah, seek his power. So going into the new game normally, you don't get anything, but if you do what you just did, you get her soul. Which has a unique spell to it.
Man, stepping on her head. Amazing.
Yeah, this is similar with all these games. There isn't really much of an epilogue or anything. The game just ends. And immediately dumps you into New Game Plus.
People fucking in there.
What?
Vans a knockin', don't come a... Oh, if the vans are rockin', don't come a knockin'.
So what are your thoughts overall? You played the original, apparently, I guess maybe either forgot or didn't beat it. Played the remake, which, as far as I can tell, is very faithful as far as, like, basically everything. It just looks, you know, looks different.
Oh, there's a nice message there.
Conveniences things. Oh, that's a nice little thanks thing.
I adore this game. It's been very interesting to go back and play Demon Souls again, while still kind of playing Elden Ring alongside it.
Yeah. I appreciated this game. It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I would have preferred that Demon Souls, unlike it and Bloodborne, would be able to escape like a singular console. But at least they you know, it's like a remaster.
Revisited it all, yeah.
You know, on some newer hardware.
Well, this is, of course, a genuine remake.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game is incredible. I mean, no jumping, so 1 out of 10, but pretty good for a 1 out of 10, I gotta say.
I do like jumping in games.
Jihun, how did you feel about going back and seeing the original, the one that started it all? Okay. Anything in particular stand out to you? Wow.
I'm not the one with the controller. You are. So you have more.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have more.
It looks nice though. Like, it's funny comparing Demon Souls original to Dark Souls original, because Dark Souls looks like ass. As much as I enjoy that game, not a good looking game. Demon Souls looks way better.
Was the Dark Souls first one came released for PS3?
But I have.
I guess Dark Souls 1 was a PS3 game, right? So they did pass that game.
That's multi-console.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It was 360, PS3, and then not long after PC.
With the poor port, like so bad that people had to mod it.
Yeah, a lot of that just like the online was all kinds of wonky. Because Demon Souls had dedicated servers.
Hey, wasn't there a shading issue as well? Or am I tripping with that detail?
Dark Souls 2, when it released, did not live up to its pre-release hype, and Kevin and I can both confirm that because we played the beta, network beta, before its actual release, that
I like stabbed a dev.
Yeah, you beat up a dev. It was great.
That's one of my greatest video gaming achievements.
You killed the intern. You didn't kill the veteran.
Probably.
Yeah, we don't know what kind of dev.
Yeah, I killed a FromSoft employee by vacuuming his back with the tip of my sword from several meters away, as is tradition.
It was a beta test.
Yeah.
How well the online was working.
Oh my gosh.
But it is kind of cool, like kind of full circle back to Demon Souls, because you had the original Kingsfield series. Those what kind of like inspired what would become Demon Souls. To include the, granted it was kind of hidden in this game, but the Moonlight Greatsword, which was like a major plot thing in those games. And of course, this game would be like many ideas and even characters and plot to certain extents referenced into Dark Souls, which became its own thing.
I'm looking. Okay, I'm in the process of looking up which Kingsfield game I played on PlayStation 1. And I think it's the first one. Yeah,
I tried them all. They're like unplayable in my mind at this point.
Yeah.
Just from
I played the first one.
Like, have really bad tank controls. Like, just watch a long play or something of those. I don't think they're worth playing.
Maybe for a stream where we're struggling to think of what to do during it.
These credits I think, are way longer than the original.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure more people got involved.
Yeah, a lot more people to...
Yeah, I definitely think more people worked on this.
That was an IT man engineering this thing.
Oh, look at this handsome fellow coming in from the bottom.
Only thing I see is a pile of shit. What are you talking about?
So you mentioned before that you tried Bloodborne, but on PS5, like the frame rate is giving you issues.
Even on PS5, it does not reach 30 FPS at like any point. It gives me a bad headache to play it.
Interesting.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Kevin, you're referring to your own face for a second.
No.
A beautiful boy a lot right there.
What a handsome devil. He grew some eyes. That's good for him. I think those are eyes.
Also, like, you can kind of say that he is referenced again, like his concept art and like him wielding a sword, sort of referenced into Bloodborne with Ludwig.
But I feel like conceptually, he's kind of like what is it, Bendrick from Dark Souls 2, where you have this king who's like really hyped up, you know, and then you get to finally meet him, and he's just a zombie. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I feel like that's a straight lineable title. I met the king, but he was a zombie.
Yeah, that's like a few different isekai concepts just kind of smashed together, I guess. You should make it, Jihun. Now's your chance.
No, somebody already made it. I'm sure.
Oh, I guess we're going to get the original credits for Demon Souls now.
Sweet. Now we get to know how long it is. Remember it not being that long. From Software.
Didn't realize they made a second.
See, I can confirm the moment you had all the Demon Souls and unlocked the old one, you can no longer level up on that playthrough.
Yeah.
That was the case in the original too.
Man.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I guess at this point, the only reason to play more is for trophy hunting, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because the other ending is kind of what you think it would be.
She'd just go to sleep.
Well, because of how ambiguous the epilogues are, I like to interpret that that quote-unquote good ending, where you just choose to, yeah, sure, you can go to sleep, whatever. You just kind of fuck off. It's like, isn't everybody that's like in the Nexus trapped in the Nexus?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that a thing that's like at the very opening of the game? And by lulling the old one to sleep, the Nexus is removed from its like where it was located in a way. So you're all just kind of like you don't get to go back to the real world again. Would be my argument. Maybe
Are you
do.
telling me Demon Souls is an isekai?
Then you're all trapped in the Nexus.
Always has been.
Like your original body form is gone. You're just a soul. Basically, I don't think there's any good ending. And like most of these games, that's the case. There's never been like a good ending in any of these. Maybe Bloodborne has a good one. You have 3 to choose from in that one. Yeah, that was a way shorter credits.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from.
Oh yeah, also killing her gets you the Red Eye Stone. That gives you invasions, infinite invasions.
Granted so the world might be mended.
I think.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
So I guess we just skip the intro and end up here.
Yeah, you never get to play that again on Plus. That's only on your first new game.
This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land.
Careful where you're pointing that blade. You already killed this lady once.
Yeah, that was a close one. Almost killed her again.
Archstones will guide thee to the outer lands.
Well, weird way to end the stream, but yeah. Actually, we have one more thing to take care of, and that is the business of the next game we play. So let me make a new thing.
Don't hurry or anything.
Sure.
Does this work?
Oh, browser source. Careful what web pages you pull up.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Oh,
no, that's not what I want.
Yeah, just
hold
don't
on.
go.
That's not what I want.
Don't click on your bank account by accident.
You have 3 options. So you can just put
Yeah, I'll figure this out.
Yeah. 1 choice, 3 outcomes.
Dude, straight up, Google random number generator. I think Google straight up makes its own random number generator on the search result.
I just use random.org. Yeah. All right, so we gotta, before you even click a button, what are the integers going to be?
Yeah, so I will make a text thing. And the text will be, oh, it's white on white. Hold on. How I make it not white? Oh, here it is. Braku. Okay.
I actually don't even know what judgment is. I think I've seen a picture of it.
If you know Yakuza, then you pretty much know everything, honestly.
Okay.
So, those are our choices.
Beautiful. I like the
You
choice
ready?
of font.
Thank you. It's Arial. Arial bold.
Fuck area. Me and my homies like Verdana. Yeah, that's the easy for you.
Oh, okay, I got you.
All right, 1 and 3, go. What's the number?
Okay, Verdana. Just for Jihun. Get number. Death Stranding, baby.
All right.
So we're playing the Amazon Delivery Simulator next week. Cool.
Yep. We're playing Death Stranding Director's Cut. I have it for PS5. It comes with one warning though, guys. I am told that there are around 11 hours of cutscene.
Yeah, I don't doubt
because it's a Kojima game, that's why.
Yeah. So maybe
Bring out
Grab
popcorn.
get some popcorn, get a nice snack.
Oh, and then okay, you might actually have to do research on this. Careful with the because that game plays copyright
It plays
music.
copyrighted music, yeah.
So
It
I don't know
does.
what the streaming rule on that one is.
Streaming is fine, more or less. YouTube will be interesting. I'm just gonna roll with it, see what it gives me. Typically, it doesn't give me copyright strikes. Instead, it just tells me I cannot monetize it, which currently does not affect me. And we're a long way for me to be affected by it. But yeah, so I will be playing next week the Death Stranding Director's Cut for PlayStation 5.
Yeah. I definitely need to grab a popcorn.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. I know very little about the game.
I've played the first couple chapters, and I was like, putting this in streaming rotation. I had a suspicion we'd be getting to it rather soon, but I wasn't totally sure. For me, it was a toss-up between this and Judgment, but I keep wanting to threaten you guys with Pathologic 2 as well. We're playing that sometime.
How dare you threaten us with actual bad time?
You're taking us hostage with the last game.
Seriously.
Yeah. It's just giving this some real stakes. Pathologic 1, looking back on it, because I rewatch our videos sometimes, or like I listen to them at work and things like that. Pathologic 1 was some of our best stuff. It was the first game that we played where like I made like a sizzle reel of all the funny stuff that happened. I'm probably gonna do it with Demon Souls as well. I have it kind of started.
There's some good ones, but I think some of the best ones are like me starting to like make a suggestion of something that you've already like fucked up.
Yeah, there's been a few of those. I really enjoyed the part where I read a message that very cryptically said, "My heart is breaking," and then the big skeleton knight just like jump scared me while I was reading it. That was good. Yeah, there were some good moments. But yeah, I kind of have some stuff timestamped, and I've the first two recordings saved on my MacBook. So I kind of have it like partway started, I guess. So that's what I've been probably making one for Demon Souls at some point. And
speaking of MacBooks, have you actually fully utilized the MacBook?
Yes.
Also, you're just using for the video editing?
Video editing, sound editing, and also sometimes I unwind by playing The Sims on it. Very comfy for playing The Sims.
Okay.
And I also kind of got Final Fantasy XIV working on it. It's not as good as being on this PC.
Yeah.
Not nearly, but it's playable. Playable.
Then again, I'm not the crazy one to recommend playing game on the Mac overall.
Yeah, as kind of a joke, because I knew it would be bad. I did try to run Pathologic 2 on the MacBook using Parallels. Not a good time.
Insane.
Not a good time.
Trying to play Pathologic on any game, well, out on the PC is insane automatically.
So I did buy the PS4 version for my PS5, obviously, Pathologic 2, because the game is very resource intensive, because they didn't optimize it very well. It runs poorly on PC. So I was thinking it would be less overhead overall if the PS4 port is okay. The PS4 port is deeply terrible. So I would still be streaming it on PC with like lower graphics or something. Yeah, the PS4 version running on PS5 was enough for me to be like, nope, we're staying on PC. But gave the developer a little bit more money. I think it was like $7.
I'm sure they're celebrating right now. They're having a party.
But yeah, I'm excited for Death Stranding. A fun thing that I know about the game, just to hype you guys up for it, is you can pee and poop and put them in bottles and jars and use them as fairly effective weapons against the enemies in the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's like weird shit like that. Isn't there like a Monster Energy drink in the game as like a healing potion?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. It was sponsored. That shows you how. Yeah, it shows you it's actually a gamer game. Monster Energy drink. Nothing more gamer than that.
Conan O'Brien's in it. Guillermo del Toro, obviously. Oh God, what's his Norman Reedus, Léa Seydoux. That's her name, right? Is that how you pronounce it?
Maybe. I think, is that the one who
she plays Fragile, and she's also in some of the newer Bond films.
She's that character was supposed to be played by the same actress who.
Oh yeah, who
played it quiet in the
Stephanie
Metal Gear
Houston.
Solid. And then Kojima was like, "Hey, I can."
Kojima fucking ghosted her.
Yep.
Allegedly.
Yeah, Kojima said, "Hey, I can hire very popular Hollywood actress now. What should I do?"
So yeah, anyway, I'm excited to play yet another Kojima game, and one that I, for the most part, have not played. Excited to have a new experience with you guys. Any final remarks about Demon Souls?
It's another Soul game.
I mean, it's the first Soul game. Like, I have mad respect for the original. And it is nice to have a remake, like a true remake, on modern consoles. It is annoying to me that it's like once again locked to one console again, but it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to say, we've been playing on the performance mode. There's like a 4K mode where the game outputs in 4K 30. And it does look really nice. I just don't like 30 FPS. Well, yeah, that's Demon Souls.
And you've been sold out.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right. I think that's it for me. Hope everybody has a nice night, enjoying the smaller stream.
And hopefully Andrew can actually watch Chainsaw Man by next week.
Yeah, that's the plan for me too.
This week. But this coming week doesn't look as bad.
Yeah, that's the plan for me too. I'd like to at least watch most of it. But okay. See you guys next week in Death Stranding Director's Hell.
Ta-ta!
Amazon delivery.